Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while. I briefly want to explain where I've been. Basically I made the last video and then I made a second one. I started filming it. I filmed about over an hour of footage and then kind of just gave up because I got to the editing process and had a lot of trouble, technical issues basically, and couldn't figure it all out. I had over an hour of footage that I'd spent a lot of time recording, and it just took up so much of my time trying to do, you know, a 5-10 minute video that I got pretty frustrated. I gave up. I didn't give up completely. What I was thinking is that I'll wait till New Year's to do the next one, and that's basically what I'm doing. So this is just a very quick update. That's where I was. What I'm doing now, so we're starting from now, okay? So the channel starts now. I haven't been improving myself while I've been gone at all. I've just sort of been in a limbo waiting for New Year's because it's an extra boost of motivation. And I also think it's a good time to start because we'll have it in a year's time. At the very end of 2019, it will be exactly a year from today, and we'll be able to see where I've progressed to in a year's time. But with that out of the way, I do just want to show you very briefly, you know, what my targets are for the first week of this year. Obviously, I need to go over some of the negatives that I want to fix this year as well. So very quickly, let's get into that. Where was my targets? Right. So I've got a very list of negatives here, and I might actually at some stage go into like a video of each one, how to fix each one, you know, long-term, short-term goals for each one. So my list of negatives are that I smoke cannabis every day, which I have done for years, and I really want to stop that. I still live with my parents at the moment. I'm 25 years old, so I need to move out of my parents' house at some point. I'm in like a garage conversion. Don't have many friends. I do have a small handful, but not really that I see very often. I think I've got like a pretty boring life. Procrastinate a lot. So thinking about things rather than doing them. I'm underweight, or at least I feel it. I'm about, I think 9-10 stone, maybe 10 stone about. But I feel like I should be around 12-13. I've always felt quite underweight. I don't know, just not happy with my body. I've got no real income, or well, what it is, I have my own business, but it's not doing very well at the moment. I started that up in August. It could be doing a lot better, so I need to work a lot harder at that. And I've also suffered, you know, depression, anxiety, that sort of thing, most of my life, until maybe the last, say, year. But I think it's just that I've learned to cope with it a lot better. And, you know, I'm aware and I'm ready to change. I've sort of realised that, yeah, I have been depressed for a while, but it's myself causing depression. It doesn't help being in a flump about it. So for each of these, I've kind of got these are my goals for the first week that I'm going to be doing now, and I do plan on actually doing a video for maybe each of these, just let you know how I'm getting on with it and that sort of thing. So my first goal: no weed, no cigarettes, you know, no cannabis, no tobacco, anything like that. So I've actually got, they're up here, so I've bought some nicotine patches already. So I'm going to be having them on, so no cigarettes, and I'm going to have to stay away from cannabis. It's more my friends that would probably bring it around me, so I'm going to have to make an effort to stay away. What I've actually also got, which I'll quickly show you, is I've printed these off. It might be actually, I can't change it around, but what it is, I know it's backwards for you, but these are just little calendars that I've done printed off for January 2019. Now this one's, let's find it, sorry, that top one is the no weed one. So for every day that I go without weed, and I have got one as well for cigarettes, so every day that I go without it, I'm going to mark off a day on there, and I think that'll be pretty motivational, you know, after I've got a few days going on there, to keep up the streak basically. One that I've also got up there that we're doing for the first week is read 10 pages of a book a day. I've got quite a lot of books, some self-help ones, some fiction. I mainly like yeah, self-help books. I've got one in here about habits, building habits, so I might start on that one. It might be a good time to start that one. but I've got quite a few that I do plan on doing a video and showing you the books I'm reading as well. I've got meditate 10 minutes a day. That's definitely something I want to get into. I have meditated before. So yeah, I've sort of never really kept it up for a long time. Sort of maybe 2 days, I think, is the longest streak I've done. But even then, I've felt a lot better from it. So I definitely want to do that every day. And eventually, you know, down the line, maybe do half hour a day or whatever. I've got on here no easy dopamine, which is basically dopamine is the chemical that releases into your brain to reward you, I suppose, makes you feel good. It's like a feel-good chemical. The thing is, a lot of things in our life give us dopamine hits now, so say even just getting a message on your phone, or gambling, or if you're addicted to porn or something like that, that all gives you easy dopamine, where basically you don't have to work for the reward at all, it's just put in your hand. So it builds you up to not work for things that I suppose pleasure you, not work for things, you know, that you want, really, I suppose. You know, it just teaches you to take the easy way, basically. That's what it does. It programs your brain to take the easy way out. My next one is do 100 dials a day at work. Because I work in sales...
Hello, Internet. At Pizza Hut, we get asked.
Sorry. So basically, because I work in sales, I need to phone as many people as I can. I'm mainly cold calling. I do have a few customers already at the moment, but mostly I need to be cold calling, so I'm going to do 100 dials a day at work. Which is quite a lot. I might be able to increase it, but I think that's quite a lot. I think I might struggle, but as long as I've got it up there and it's a goal that I can see, you know, it's in my vision, I can go for that. And it's by my front door as well, so every time I'm leaving, I've got it up there. The next one I've got is exercise at least once every 2 days. Now, usually I've got a, which I'll quickly show you, so I've got a weight bench in my room, so that's all there. I've got some laundry to do as well there, but so I've got a weight bench there. I've got about 120 kilo of weights. Right now, I'm talking I can probably bench 60 kg max. That'll probably be like 1 rep max. So I'm not exactly particularly strong. I have been stronger than that before. I know I can get stronger than that. Mainly at first, I'm not gonna be using the bench because I want to get my fitness up because of the smoking, all that sort of thing. I want to detoxify my lungs and everything. I'm very unfit. I could barely make it down the road at the moment with the jog. So what I'm gonna do is actually follow the Couch to 5K running plan, which basically you start off, I think is something that you do 60-second runs and then 30-second walks for your first day out when you go running, and you do that, I don't know, 5 times, and then the next time it's 90 seconds, that sort of thing, and within, I think, a month maybe, let me double check that because it's pretty important. Okay, so it's about, I think it's about 10 weeks or 9 weeks. Yeah, 9. So it takes 9 weeks, and then you should be able to run 5k. So that's what I'm going to go for. You start off small. It's basically a couch to 5k running thing. You can you can Google it, and it will come up. Or I might put a link in here in the description as well. But so that's what I'm going to be doing. I really need to get all the tar out of my lungs. Like I say, I'd pretty much collapse if I do anything that gets my heartbeat rising at the moment. The last one I've got on here is no procrastination, just doing it. Basically, it's so easy to just get, you know, with our phones, laptops, that sort of thing these days, so easy just to get caught up doing something on there or looking at some random crap that doesn't really, you know, affect your life in any way or progress your life in any way. But it's so easy just to get consumed in it all, and you know, next thing you know, it's been hours, days, weeks, and all you've been doing is looking at stupid stuff on the internet whenever you can, and I don't know, doing the bare minimum at work. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to just be full speed ahead. You know, if I'm going to be a hero, then I feel like there should just be no procrastination at all. You know, no video games, no messing around on YouTube, no Reddit. You know, all of these little time killers need to go, or if I do use them, it needs to be a set time, you know, as a reward for all of these other things that I'm doing, because I do need to reward myself, otherwise I'm going to get demotivated and probably overload myself. You might have noticed these aren't all massive steps, but they're all small steps in the right direction. And you know, as time goes on, the goals will get bigger and bigger. This is just for the first week. I just want to keep this up for the first week. After that, I'll do another update video. I do actually hopefully plan on getting some videos out about these goals as well in the meantime, while I'm doing them, you know, a bit more like that. But I'm going to go now. I have actually set up a Twitter account for the channel. I don't have any followers yet, so you could be the first one. It's 02hero with the number 00 at the end. I'll put it in the description anyway. But yeah, ZEROTOHERO and then number 00. So that's my Twitter handle. If you follow me on there, I'll do regular updates on when my next video is, where I'm at, you know, my setbacks and stuff like that. You know, it'll kind of be like live updates. It probably won't be that active to start with, but as time goes on, I plan on making it more and more active. But yeah, so catch you later. Thanks for watching again. I do plan on having another video very soon. Follow me on Twitter, and you might even get a heads up on when it's coming out. Till then, see you next time. Good luck with your goals and everything, and thanks very much. See you later.